Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about politics and the presidential election. The 2020 presidential election was definitely one to remember as the two head candidates, Joe Biden and Donald Trump, caused lots of clashes within America. The two candidates were very different from each other and had drastically different viewpoints and plans of action on current issues in this country. The election is super important to participate in, and people all over the country are participating, such as movie stars, musical artists, and even TV show hosts. All these people are in the public eye and have the greatest influence on their fans, which is important because they can use their platform to encourage people to go vote. I live in Illinois, which is known as a Democrat state. The Democrat Party candidate was Joe Biden, and this means my state's population would have voted for him over the Republican candidate, Donald Trump. Joe Biden is a better candidate in this presidential election because he wants to make a change for the better. America is currently suffering with many issues it's facing, many of those created by former President Donald Trump. Joe Biden is focusing on major issues in America right now, such as the coronavirus pandemic, immigration, and even racial and social justice. Joe Biden's plan for the pandemic is something we all need right now. There are currently 15.2 million cases of COVID in the US, with 286,000 deaths. The pandemic struck America in March of 2020 and has been an ongoing issue ever since. We recently hit the second wave of the pandemic, with many new cases of the virus spreading. Joe Biden is very aware of this issue and wants to put a plan in place as soon as possible. Joe Biden wants to allow a widespread of free testing sites, develop a vaccine, open facilities, supply personnel, and supplies. In Joe Biden's first 100 days in office, he has a plan to get 100 million Americans vaccinated. At an event in Wilmington, Delaware, Biden says, "We did not get into this mess quickly. We're not going to get out of it quickly. It's going to take some time, but I'm absolutely convinced that in 100 days, we could change the course of the disease and change lives in America for the better." Joe Biden is actively working and trying to tackle this problem because this is one of the biggest issues in America right now and in the world. Donald Trump has not done anything about the issue at hand. He believes that the virus will simply go away on its own. He believes that we are wasting our time and money on science and it is not worth it. We are too invested. People are worried for their safety, and thousands of people are dying, so this should not be taken lightly. Another reason why Joe Biden is a better presidential candidate is because he cares about immigration. We live in a country full of diversity and people from all over the world. This means that we have many immigrants and their families functioning in their day-to-day lives, trying to make a living here in the US. Biden believes we need to stop targeting immigrants and separating families, and with his role in office, he believes he can put a stop to that. He wants to fix the broken system that separates the families and labels immigrants as criminals, drug dealers, and illegal aliens. We should all be as one nation, working and trying to make it a better place for all. Donald Trump, on the other hand, wants all immigrants, mainly immigrants from Mexico, to be deported back to their country. His plan was to build a wall around the border so that nobody could get in. During his time in office, he would send ICE agents to detain people in their homes, at work, and even on the street and separate them from their families. Then he wanted to throw them into cages and treat them as if they were less than human beings. What Trump is doing was wrong. They should be treated like people, even if they aren't citizens or residents. They should at least get a fair chance to an immigration lawyer and get a chance to stay in this country instead of being separated from their family and life that they could have built here for many years before. In conclusion, we should look at the candidate that wants best for us, all of us. Everybody in this country should be treated equally and get a fair chance at a good life and to live in America and live the American dream we are all promised. Joe Biden is a candidate we should support and settle for his ideas because he is looking into our best intentions. He wants to give the people what they want and make our voices heard. We cannot get that from the other candidate because he only cares about an exclusive group of people, white people. Thank you for listening, and I hope you all used your right to vote for the right candidate that wants to make America a good place for all. Thank you.